A coach, a person who teaches and trains the members of a sports team. A person who makes decisions about how the team plays during games. A coach knows how to transfer their knowledge, strategies, and skills that athletes need to succeed. The psychology of coaching includes involving sports psychology principles such as communication, cohesion, and satisfaction to a team. Coaches are responsible for creating an atmosphere to help an athlete's learning. Coaches that are able to learn psychological skills are able to manage stress, control anxiety, and maintain composure, especially when emotions can take such a huge role throughout a game. Hastings College head football coach Tony Harper says that it is good to play the sport with emotion, but there are two sides to it.
It's about finding that balance again. And, again, everybody's going to feed off of one another. You hate to say that, but that's true. If you see the head coach or the coordinator losing it, then, well, they're not focused, then I don't know if I can be. Where you got to stay even keel. But football and sports in general is an emotional deal.
When it comes to coaching, there are many ways to motivate and inspire a team. In some cases, motivating others may take a plan and patience. Women's basketball head coach Carrie Hofstetter says that there are psychologically different ways to motivate female athletes compared to male athletes. Hofstetter says that using incentives are better motivation for women long term.
I think there's a different psychology with females and males. I think especially with females, they have to have something emotional that they can connect to that will keep them motivated and bonded to the team. Also with women, with female athletes, I believe that motivation will come strongly from their connection with their teammates.
A psychological effect coaches use to prepare the team for competition includes mental imagery, which involves both team and individual sports. Mental imagery involves an athlete imagining an environment where they are performing a task successfully. Track and field head coach Ryan Mahoney says that he induces mental imagery on his team to make the best out of a worse situation, or in other words, reverse psychology.
And I always talk about things like, hey, if we go into a meet and it's muddy, awesome. If it's rainy, awesome. If it's windy, awesome. If it's snowy, awesome. Because you know what? A lot of other people are going to look and go, oh, this sucks, blah, blah. And that just means we can crush them.
In the team's second year since being declared a sport at Hastings College, Ron Hergott serves as a head coach of the men's and women's bowling team, as well as the shooting teams. Hergott says that communication as well as positive reinforcement builds a team aspect from the independence of individual athletes in a bowling competition.
In bowling, communicating is so important. So before the student walks off the lane, the next person that's there to bowl, I require that they talk to each other. They let each other know, this is the shot that I'm going to perform, and then so that I'm watching that shot. And then when that student comes back, I give them feedback on that shot. They give me feedback on the condition of the lane so that they inspire each other, they help each other.
Coaching involves applying sports psychology principles to help a team become more successful. These Hastings College coaches are examples of how some coaches are influenced psychologically in sport. With HC Media, I'm Dan Miller.